going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in an ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep especially in the times that we're in right now. And 2024 is going to be one of our most entertaining years. We have the presidential election. We have the drums are beating. We have the emerging markets going to be flipping the switch on the fourth industrial revolution. And they finally start to cut rates. And we know Japan is going to start raising rates. And those trillions of dollars that are sitting in money market accounts are going to start flowing over to the emerging markets. And we know the master magicians are about to set up that distraction so they can cut rates while we still have inflation. And in the fourth quarter, once the election is over, the movie begins. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto pumping. And guys, we know what? Don't fall for the narrative. We know the bond market is closed. We also have stocks up. And remember, guys, I told you this week is going to be a roller coaster ride. If you're part of the Stock Patreon account, make sure you look at the calendar. Stocks are definitely going to be taking a dump. And then also Bitcoin and crypto is going to pull back once yield rates get to moving in the morning. So if you didn't take advantage of the pump, you definitely can take advantage of the dump. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But with the pump, we had 165 million liquidated in 24 hours. And we're getting the China narrative again. More stimulus to come. We know China has plenty of money and they control their markets completely. You should be looking at China and India as long-term investments, 10, 20 years from now. You're not looking at it on a daily basis. That's what they want you to look at. If you're young, that'll be your retirement plan. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But we know where this is going. That's the fourth industrial revolution. Now, guys, we have the indicators. We have yield rates. Of course, the bond market is closed. But on Friday, we had yield rates, the long end keep moving up, short end down, because we know no one wants the long-term paper. We have the dollar stronger today. We have volume in crypto right now up. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $331 billion on Friday. Again, guys, the bond market is closed. That means that the repo is going to be closed also. But make sure you're pulling that repo on a daily basis. And guys, make sure you watch the video I did last night. We have Trump's third attempt. And yes, the movie just keeps getting better and better. And now we have the drums are beating, about to get louder, because we are less than 22 days from the election. And again, guys, make sure you watch the videos I did yesterday, because we're definitely in store for a wild ride. While the sheep sleep, the NWO builds. And we're constantly seeing tokenization of this economy. So as the legacy market is falling, the fourth industrial revolution is rising. We saw Elon's driverless cars. We saw the robots. But remember, that's what they want you to see. That's not what's behind the curtain. And we know they're going to dangle that carrot. Free money, games, to get people moved over to the fourth industrial revolution and into the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs right now are up. Now we have Australia's first spot Ethereum ETF is launching Tuesday. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We have Avalanche Foundation to buy back nearly 2 million Avalanche tokens sold to Terra in 2022. And we know they're going to get those at a big discount. We know how this works. And we have Crypto Custodian Copper appoints former SEC advisor and Credit Suisse and Goldman Sachs alum as new global CEO. And we know they move the chess pieces around because they know the goal. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Deutsche Bank partners with KeyRock to unlock multi-currency accounts and FX services for crypto. And this will allow them to expand as market making and over-the-counter trading services. And lastly, we have Off the Grid and Battle Royale game with planned crypto features nab #1 slot on Epic Game Store. And this is just the beginning, because you're going to start seeing Netflix movies start to become games. The gaming industry is going to do a 360. You will no longer have consoles or remote controls. Your hands are going to be your remote. And don't forget, 60% of this economy is going to include some type of gaming. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.